Oh, Gigi.
What?
I'm recording.
Oh.
We didn't want that? I thought we wanted that. We're back.
Nous là. Baka do back comme ça.
We're back.
Baka do back comme ça.
Nigga de là.
Baka do back. Also, ou de là et nous pas là.
I was.
Non, ma comprendre. Non.
But I'm always here.
Ma comprendre.
With the mics.
Always.
So, sous là et nous même connaissez.
Et me parle mounio.
Bab di non. On commence comme ça.
Let's unpack it.
On commence comme ça.
Hello, Sonia.
It's time to restore the feeling, baby. This is the Haitian Millennial podcast. Hey,
Sonia,
you don't know nothing about this.
comment vas-tu, Sonia?
All the HMP people, come on, yeah.
Sonia,
Back on single Sonia, capitaine de nous là, mais Sonia.
comment vas-tu, Soso?
T'es qui, toi?
Hey, we've been gone so
T'as
long.
déjà oublié mon nom.
Some people might forget
T'as déjà
our names.
oublié mon cœur.
Yeah.
T'as déjà oublié.
Some people might forget what we stand for.
Déjà oublié mon existence.
So this is a record to remind y'all. Real
T'as
quick.
déjà
Real
oublié
quick.
mon nom, là. T'as déjà oublié ma face là. T'as déjà oublié mon cœur là. Déjà oublié mon existence.
So what can you go say?
Oh.
Comment vas-tu, Sonia? Moi déjà dit où c'est femme qui porte l'amour. Moi déjà dit où c'est femme qui porte la joie. Moi déjà dit où c'est lumière qui réquête. Moi déjà dit où l'homme qui
So we got to talk about the Haitian men in the game that spit in these songs. Hold on. Hey, what's up? What's good? With the gunshots. Welcome to another episode. I know it's been a minute. Welcome to another episode of the Haitian Millennial podcast, HMP. Why y'all so quiet? Talk to the people.
We're not
In the
crying.
moment.
We just, I know, it's like,
It's been a long time.
How long it's been?
we don't got to do that.
How long it's been? Dernière fois que Léon a parlé, t'as célébré 18 mai.
We were outside.
Don't
We
me.
was outside.
Yeah.
T'as pas fait ça?
Oh my goodness. I don't.
Parce que moun yo pense nous abandonner ba yo. Mais attends. Ouais, ça sent clair même. But anyway, on parle. Ça qui passe. Depuis 18 mai battant d'eau dans Léona. M'ba battant d'eau.
Ou pas relem. Ou pas venir joindre moi.
Oh!
Ou pas madame qui
Et faute moins.
Ou pas madame si manger.
Et faute moins.
Depuis that.
Moun yo passe n'a abandonner pas là. Yo passe n'a abandonner pas là. Mais nous pas abandonner.
That's what the haters want.
But we gotta restore the
I
feeling.
know,
though.
girl. Talk about the haters.
We gotta restore the feeling. Hold on. Hey, if you out there, if you're listening to this for the first time and you're a Haitian Millennial, you know this song. And if you know this song, you gotta sing along with me. A little bit. Hold on. Sanuti. Hey, you do want this? Hold on. La pita fait qui ça? Moi sorti côté? Hold on. Et on est à Monté-Pétionville. Hey. Restore the feeling, baby. Hey. Yo bonjour management est venu de la ka moi, attendez. If you out there listening, if you're a true King Bossy fan, you got to sing this along with me. Hey. Ooh, check out the background vocals on this record. Hey.
I know.
Oh, only if y'all had headphones.
Yeah.
Hey, Sammy. Épisode combien?
25.
Et nous pas gagner toujours.
Why'd you let him?
Oh, hold on. This is the best part. You can't talk in this part. Hold on. Power to keep it. Hold on. Who wins this cell que existe? Quem souffle? O som. Hey, people is do. O som. Hey. Hold on. Yo. We don't give credit to enough. Like the game. I think Haitian men invent the game. Don't me say this goes on. Où sont beauté? Devant bon Dieu. Devant bon Dieu. C'est où moi vle. Like, we don't give enough credit. Hold on, can we run that back? Can we let Sammy run that back? Run that back one more time. One more time. Hold on.
DJ Mark.
Hey. Où c'est celle qui existe? Quoi me souffler? Où sont bébé? People. Où sont? Qui ça? We gotta get to the Abandone part. Parce que pas c'est Abandone part là. On nous dit tant qu'on des moun fou. Hold on. Il va manger depuis 3 jours. Puis je viens au buffet. C'est beau, eh? Hey! I just want to get to the hook. We can't stop the record without the hook. Hold on.
Mark's back, guys. We gotta give him his name.
Hello, Mark. Hey, sing it with me. Everybody out there, you know what I mean? Abandone. Kisa. Hey. Hey. Abandone. Movize. Yo pas sent abandonné. Yo pas sent abandonné. Movize abandonné. Hey, hey, hey. Listen. How much credit do I give Haitian men on spitting game?
That's a loaded question.
Huh?
Very loaded.
How much credit? How much credit?
Credit for what? Exactly.
The game speeding. No spit game.
Like the success rate?
Or like how often? Because how often? 100%.
See the success rate. Il all got the game now. Beaucoup aller là.
Frequency?
Beaucoup aller. I'm talking about how much credit do you give us?
What do you mean? Like for doing it?
Our game, you know what I'm saying? Coming
Is
in.
it squalling?
Yeah, the quality. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the quality of the words.
The
Have you ever been
quality?
have game ever been, you know, spit at you from a Haitian man perspective?
Oh my gosh.
And
I don't want to be canceled.
Because we just came back.
Episode 35. You
Exactly,
can't,
we
you
just
can't
came
come in
back.
and leave like that.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got one more for you. One more for you.
We're just not gonna
Mamacita, mamacita,
Hold on.
mamacita. Mamacita, mamacita. Yeah, yeah. Mamacita, mamacita.
Yo team Carimi ap tourner.
Mamacita,
Mati.
mamacita.
Hey.
J'ai toujours dit.
Oh, attends,
même pas
attends.
de
Oh, attends, monsieur. This is the ultimate game spreader right here. Richard Cave, we gotta run that back. He start the record. Yo toujours dit, même pas de vle quoi, non? Yo toujours dit, oui. Même pas de vle quoi.
Why are you talking
Like,
about me?
come on,
though?
son. One more time.
Can we talk about that?
Mamacita, mamacita, mamacita. Mamacita, mamacita. Yeah, yeah. Mamacita, mamacita.
All my fellas stand up right now. All my Haitian guys with this first verse. Hey.
J'ai toujours dit, même pas de quoi. L'amour qu'on fait, yo pas du temps. Pour moi c'était parole à l'air. Divagation, disons moun fou. Depuis j'aime ton mélange.
Ouh, c'est là. Ça, c'est l'affaire. Depuis j'aime ton mélange. Ça, c'est l'affaire.
T'aimes votre ami. Por favor. Qu'est-ce mon
Oh, you know this one?
Oh,
Hey. Por favor, oui. Carimi.
favor,
Hola.
paiement.
Hey.
Favor, m'a supplié.
We speak different languages too.
Before.
When we speak gay, we speak all type of language. French, Creole.
Favor,
Goodbye. Hey. Por favor,
le amor.
Hey.
Mamacita, mamacita.
Hey.
Mamacita, mamacita.
Done with. Hey.
Mamacita, mamacita, mamacita.
Hey. Mamacita. Hey, that's all me.
Hey, this is Gigi, and it's your girl Leona, and you are listening to the Haitian Millennial Podcast.
Salut, Milan. All right. Fini. It's been a minute, so I had to take y'all.
Yeah.
We have to be in the moment.
Yeah, I had to. If you're a Haitian Millennial right here, make some noise for yourself. Make some noise for yourself. If you from other generations, as we know,
Oh gosh.
we have a few listeners that are not millennials, but we appreciate you guys just as much. And I'm Mark the Dreamer. And to my right.
Wait a second. Can we relish in that for a second?
Yes.
You're speeding through it like this is just any old conversation.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Redo.
Talk to me.
This is a
Talk to me.
reintroduction.
Give it
Talk
to
to me.
her.
Hey,
You
okay.
can't go so fast.
Okay.
Speed it up, holiday.
All right. Welcome to episode 25 of the Haitian Millennial podcast.
Let's go.
And if you're the first time listener, this is the podcast where we talk about Haitian Millennial issues, Haitian Millennial topics, and you're only getting it from the perspective of 3 Haitian Millennials.
Yes.
And the first one, usually, you know what I'm saying? I just happen to be, on the mic first, Mark the Dreamer. And you also hear from 2 beautiful queens, one to my left and one to my right. And since I'm left-handed, I'll start with my left.
Yeah. Let's
Hey,
switch it up.
on my left,
Go.
on my left, episode
Okay.
25, giving her perspective, always raw, and she's always here.
Let's
None
go.
other than,
That was great.
Your girl Leona. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this.
let's get it. Gunshots.
And you know I'm here for it today.
Yes, she is. Let's get it. And then to my right, none other than,
Gosland, aka Gigi.
oh, li bay tout.
Throw the last name in there.
Hold on. Li bay tout. And yeah, we're here. And guys, it's been a minute, so we're gonna address the elephant in the room first. It's all Leona's fault. So what happened was,
I don't even have to say anything. Y'all know I'm always here.
And
But
you know
listen,
Mark
guys.
is gonna lie.
I know.
listen, guys, I don't lie. I just embellish the truth a little bit. You know
Gotta
what I'm saying?
decorate it.
Yeah, a little bit. I send you. Do you get flair? Do I get flair? Fun fait bebel. One. So we just been life, right? Let's just call it life. It's been life.
But good. Like
Gigi
let's
had
say good
COVID.
Oh,
sorry.
yikes! That did happen.
I didn't mean to start there. I didn't mean to start there. It's just the
That's a HIPAA
2/3.
violation.
That's
2/3 of the pod had it.
Leona,
And you know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. And then
She was with the protective
Correct,
shield.
you
You
do.
know what I'm saying?
Vaxxed,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Vaxxed,
right,
boosted,
right.
all of that.
And then she got the
know,
vid. And then she got the vid.
And then she got it, you know what I'm saying? But she survived, y'all. Hey, round of applause. Gigi is here with us in flesh, in
Yes.
bone, in spirit, all of that.
Thank you.
Aww.
Shout out to everyone who caught COVID in 2022.
Right. You passe, you often passe COVID là. C'est plus mal là. Les Gigi prend là. Regardez, COVID non ou t'as pris la caille lui.
Kunya Gigi.
Quand Gigi passe, il prend Gigi.
Tell us.
Ou qu'elle t'a pas loin.
Where do you think?
Quand t'as aller?
Where do you think you
Quand t'as aller?
where do you think you caught it?
Si m'pas songe me décoller d'abord West Palm, on va comme ça.
And I was in Kissimmee too.
Oh, avait dit dans la j'ai.
So the business.
Non, j'ai sorti à faire.
Ça va, oui. Ouais.
Ouais, problème non. A tu dois d'avoir.
Comme
Ça que voyo.
Comme like the way.
Qui te voyo. Gigi mon là.
Guys, that was
Voilà.
the craziest.
Fais témoignage là. On donne des témoignages là.
COVID is no joke, y'all. But you knew that. I hope you know that. But yeah, I did get really sick.
Parlez dans le micro, je m'attends non.
I did get really sick. Is that better, Mark?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Parce que listener eux entendent.
Yes, they do. And so I was caught off guard. I thought I had bronchitis. It was not bronchitis. And so, but I'm glad I made it. I was out. We had to pause a little bit with the pod. So I'll take responsibility.
Round of applause for responsibility.
At this millennial age, because sometimes we
Let's
do
say good
not
one,
like
Duncan.
accountability.
Let's
Thank
go
you.
with Duncan.
Yeah, I'll take responsibility. Yeah, my immune system didn't allow me to pod.
Now, Mark, your turn.
Because that was just one episode, y'all.
We're ready and we're listening.
I feel like
Gigi va quand même finir.
there's some tension here.
Sorry.
Gigi va quand même finir.
Because Leona is always here.
Gigi va quand même finir.
Talk about it.
What am I doing? Gigi va quand même finir parler non. Gigi continue non.
I'm done.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Ou sûr?
Mark, what happened?
Ou sûr? Non, faut me parler. Non, faut me parler. Parce que je connais si COVID te lève, Gigi le frappe la tête. Ou bien si Gigi te combat COVID, il y a un grand genre. Ça COVID là. Comme si m'a fait comme si c'est reportage ici. Eh, Gigi, nous tendez ou te prend COVID. Qui se m'a eu te passé? Est-ce que c'est ton petit toussé ou bien ou t'es dans la cabane?
Cabane.
Ou cabane ou t'es dans la cabane? On prie bon Dieu. Parce que Jean Didi campé là, il pas semblant monde qui est en Covid. Alléluia. Jean campé là, il pas semblant monde qui Bon Dieu fait. Bon Dieu fait. M'pa dire en anglais. You don't look like what you've been through. Bon Dieu fait. Ou pas sembler à un monde qui est en Covid. Ou bien campé. Amen, 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 amen.
Taking Associ. Oh, was I talking?
That's for bonne bruit là.
Associ is the way.
Yeah,
Associ? Bah mais
It heals.
it
It
does.
saves.
Absolutely.
Do it.
Like I want
Feels so good to be back.
Wait, it creates on so good now Associ. But yeah, it feels so good to be back.
It's so good.
We miss all of y'all.
Yeah, you're right. It's so good to be back.
We did miss all of y'all. Yeah, it's been a journey.
It has.
And we're glad you're here with us.
Thank
you know.
you.
Yeah.
As for me, moi m'étais là. Dépose, m'attend nous chaque homme texte nous. Eh, qu'est-ce n'a pas? Ma connaît.
Get screenshot.
Yeah, I was like, Mark.
Mwen get screenshot.
Screenshots.
All right. To be real, life has been really interesting. So, I've been caught up with work and, you know, thank God, merci bon Dieu, nous avons travail pour nous le faire. Même si, si travail là mène nous Paris, mène nous Dubaï, côté mène nous travail, à la gloire de Dieu. But yeah, it has been work and through the blessings of work and creating content and living in my purpose, I have been traveling a lot,
I love that.
which haven't allowed us to be together in one place. And we tried to do it with the, with the Zoom. Nous connaissons jamais Zoom na. Zoom na va moins. You know Là attendez Zoom na. Ya, il va bon même. So nous pas vague, nous dit que ça, si n'a fait en grand jeu, n'a fait ensemble, n'a fait together.
Yeah.
One
get it.
Yeah.
One
together.
That's what y'all deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality.
Deserve quality, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate anyone who pressed play on this, because you could have been like, nah. You could have been like someone we know. We're not gonna say no name. She said she was gonna unsubscribe to our podcast if we did not put out an episode. So shout out to her. Hopefully she plays this
Let
one.
me be.
Yeah. Do you have a name for the crew of the people that listen to the pod on your behalf?
Yeah.
Do I have a name for them? Well, I mean, our group chat name is Adultish.
Adultish. Ooh,
Yeah,
this is
adultish.
right in.
That was good.
It's
Adultish.
right in with this season.
And that's what we do.
We
They're strong supporters. They wanted to know when we were coming back.
They did.
They did.
Even with death threats. No, I'm just playing. With this segment, I also want to shout out the people that text us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mag. I can't think of anyone else on top of my head, but if you did text us on our number and checking on us, and some of you guys were saying you all caught up, right? You all caught up to all the episodes, and you just waiting for one more. This is the one more.
This is it.
And our people on IG too.
Right.
Love them, send us messages. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you again pressing play on this.
Yeah.
And listening to this next episode, because you could have put us. You have so many other places you could be on this: Spotify, Google Music, Google Podcasts.
But would you be in good hands?
Right. Would it be Haitian AF? Would it be us? Would it be millennial-ish? Would it be all that? Would you get this guy yelling on the mic playing records for no reason? And you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that. Would you get that? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Only here.
Inside.
Only
No
here.
Kringlish. You're not going to get that
we're,
Kringlish
and,
nowhere
and we're
else.
25.
Yeah, 25.
Mid-20s.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot can happen
Them
at 25.
24 at 25.
What?
That's sweet, Ale. I'm living. Get in. Mark, you don't finish. But I did 2 to 6 hours. Get say 2 to 6 minutes. They don't finish somewhere. But anyway, você fez son podcast ou attendez et ou pas là. Essaye de dire on a qu'à prendre sentir pas problème. Okay, did you tell us how you're doing, Leona? I don't know.
No, we got
there
wrapped
yet.
up in all the feels, guys. We're wrapped up in all the feels.
Yeah,
but,
what's good?
I know I just, walking in your purpose. I like to hear that. But for the most part, I'm good. I think that, and I don't want to be that person, but like, you know how like when you at church,
Right.
and then like the preacher is preaching.
Where's
they
the
just-
horns? I gotta add that post. Right, keep going. Keep going.
That
when
was
the,
random.
when the preachers are preaching, right? And they're like saying stuff like, have you ever felt like you had a problem or a burden or something weighing you down? And you have that aha moment, like, I don't have that. Like, that's not something right now.
You're
like,
good.
That's not, I'm good. And that's where I've been for definitely a lot of the 2022 year. And I'm hoping that it just continues.
Everything is good.
It's
I love
just
it.
good. When you're an adult and things have been good,
Right.
like you relish in it. So that's where I am. I'm just really good. I'm enjoying things. This
Round
is
of
a bonus.
applause for everything still being good.
Yes,
What's up? What's up? Love that. All right. That's it?
Yeah, I'm just good.
Wala
Like,
fanya.
I wish
Aske,
I
Mde wo sou Adjia. Ou ta nan lot state.
Oh my God, you're just in my business. Okay.
After traveling. What's it sel mwen?
Oh my God. Yeah, I went to Denver. That was fun. I'd never been.
Oh, Denver.
Yeah, Denver.
What's
Colorado.
something de Denver?
What happened? Oh,
Dade yo vin bay legalize bagay la lot boy.
oh my, c'est pas moi.
Ou ba da lot boy pou legalize
But
la.
lot boy.
It's like you don't know her.
Ou ba da lot boy pou legalize la. Ase gede le gen moun ki bezwen al we bon Dieu. Pi vite. Yal den Denver we al we bon Dieu. Bon Dieu
No.
yo bezwen wo tou.
No. No, I went to Denver. I also went to
Okay.
Chicago. That was fun, but that was a little
Oh,
earlier in the year. That was
Chicago.
way earlier in the year. And then, I had to go back home, West Palm. Had to get my hair did because down south they get
Oh
you
yeah,
right.
when you heard do
You know what I'm saying?
Round of applause for new hair do.
And I had to add a little bit of Haitian money when I did a little swoop. Y'all see my little swoop on my braids? I had to shout out to y'all. Y'all see me?
I see what's going on.
And my tees on. You probably can't see them, but my mom did bump tees on those sides.
Oh, I see. Comme si
Michel
wa-
Berry.
comme si wa no mariage.
You feel me?
Wa no mariage.
Get them just,
Ou mèm ki wa mariye parce que m'te de wajan. Ça ka fait.
Hey, Jean.
Right.
Ça ka fait Jean. Un grand Jean.
Exactly.
OK, on move on, dande.
Yes.
Parce que m'pa vle parler ba yo trop vite.
No.
But what should we get into? There's so much that happened since we parted, right? However, I do think there are some topics that we should attack head on, right? So since we last parted, what are some biggest things that you guys felt that was impactful and that you couldn't hold in, like you were wanting us to pod so you can talk about it before I go into the topic that I actually have? What's something that was like,
Oh,
yo,
God.
Oh my gosh.
like I wish I could give my opinion on this, but Maka monte chamo Dubai. Maka parler. So what's up? What's happening?
So the last pod we talked about the whole sexy in Haitian culture.
Oh yeah, and then we saw
the Haitian
we
100.
missed that whole thing.
Yes, we did.
They even chose somebody who won.
They did?
I think
Oh,
so.
I didn't think.
No?
Oh,
I don't know.
I think somebody won. I don't know if it's research. Researcher have research when my party. Okay, so ça arrivé. We want to say that this pod is a little bit, I don't want to say foreshadowing, but we do discuss things that are right in the universe. Like how did we know that we're gonna do this thing within our generation? I feel like we knew somebody who kind of went in. Was it Amanda? Was it her?
No,
Who was it?
Krista.
Krista.
Shout out to
Krista.
Krista,
Duncan.
yes. Every day, shake you
Krista.
tap vote. Moi,
Krista,
shake you.
ou t'as voté?
M'de vote la
Moi,
donne.
m'bat gen 4. M'bat ka voté. I think Vin Citizen, m'bat gen 4.
Oh.
But okay. Like it was really like a thing. The Haitian and sexy was like a thing. We saw this Hot 100. It was Hot 100, right?
Yeah, something.
And it was kind of interesting to see. I think that was the first time I've seen that. Where we vote what sexy look like. I want to see the winner.
I don't know if I didn't know there was one. I feel bad.
Because how did they choose the 100, and what is defined as sexy to us, right? And I don't know what there was a bar. I wish I could talk to the people who was holding this thing.
Haiti Open.
Haiti Open, okay. Haiti ouvert. Okay. Ouvert pour qui ça?
I will say that. I
Il
will.
était fermé?
Oh my God.
Haiti était fermé. Okay.
No, what I was gonna say was, as far as like that specific, like Hot 100 Haitians, I know I've never seen it open to like co-ed men and women, because I know like, and this has gone on for a while where like you have the pages with the women and it's just like, sexiest Haitians and
Right.
just kind of posting. So I would have liked to, you know, maybe dive a little deeper into figuring out, like, do you apply? Because I don't know what it actually was or the process. But yeah, and I didn't know that there was a winner either. So I think it'd be nice to know. I definitely went through the candidates, and I'll leave it there.
Krista was one of our listeners.
Oh yeah,
that,
for sure.
Anybody got her number?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe we could do-
Oh
maybe
my
we could
God,
do
no,
a-
y'all not.
We could do a random call real quickly.
Let me text her.
No text.
I can't spring it on.
Oh, straight. That's what's the fun in that? What's the fun in that? Okay. Before we get Krista on, or if we can get her on, to discuss the Hot 100, we also had another topic that was really keen to what we spoke about the last podcast. So we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna get into the conversation. In the meantime, nous demandons tout notre podcast dans le pays, ya. Whether ça haïtien ou bien pas haïtien, nous demandons yo pour yo venir camper en face nous. One. Si yo vle. We're gonna take a quick break real quick.
Yeah.
But we're
Boy.
you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Boy.
Like Mark
Holly.
we are Christians.
Many baba.
We didn't even talk about that. And it's your girl Leona, and you are listening to the Haitian Millennial Podcast.
No back. No back. Port-au-Prince. Qu'est-ce qui va aller? Port-au-Prince. Lagonave. Go naïve. Namonte camionette là. All right, that was Si vous voulez by Baky. Rap Creole. Première fois me rap Creole dans podcast ça. Ça passe.
Really?
Première fois.
I like it. Why not?
Dis l'autre podcast si vous voulez. Venez camper en
No, I
face.
thought we did. You didn't do Amazon one time?
Ça pas rap Creole.
Really? That's not rap creole though.
I see where we're going.
Shout out Baky.
Sorry.
Shout out Baky. Et puis super fanatique Baky chinois. Shout out to you too, okay? Anyway, pendant de prendre break là, nous de font petit research. Hot 100 là, yo pas comprendre parce que yo pas trouver là-dedans. Yo dit 5 yo gen 5. Okay bon. Non. M'de nèg na finalist là. M'se go ba devant vote li comme c'est dans high school li. Yo, m'se gen ket après abzale ça. Depuis 22 m'se fait m'se habillé, m'se gars non tente. Qui non m'se Maxon?
Oh.
Mackinson? Ah, mon cher Mackinson, bozo. M'se gen fake
my
abs.
Goodness.
M'se comment qui non moun yo, il a fait abs. Quand l'argent gros jeune garçon. Quand mon jeune garçon, monsieur.
We congratulate the
Ah, mon
finalists.
cher.
Yes,
We congratulate the
congratulations to
finalists. We do.
Ah, on parle à bon.
Magdi tap krasé bayo.
Nous avons un show qui t'a participé. Nous allons aller là pour nous voir si c'est vrai Mackinson qui a fake abs.
Oh my God.
Parce que, bah quoi ça, nous allons aller Krista là. Nous parler avec elle pour nous dire ça qu'a fait.
We love us some her. You go, babes.
Yeah, she tried it out, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was rigged. That's why she didn't make
I
it.
know, because y'all look at her picture.
It was rigged.
No,
yeah,
Krista
yeah.
is that chick.
Krista. See le bon téléphone là. Vous connaissez?
Scam like Lee.
Allô, bonsoir. Je capable à Krista, s'il vous plaît. Hey, Krista. This is Mark from the Haitian Millennial Podcast. How you doing? Hey.
Yo, I was not gonna pick them with Georgia.
Georgia, how are you? What keep on?
Georgia.
What's the scammer?
Yes.
Nah, we got Gigi here. We got Leona here. Say what up.
Hey, honey. Hey.
Oh, this is an ambush. I don't like that.
Hey, we are calling you about something. We were talking about the Hot 100 Haitians, right? And you were one of the contestants. So I was like, yo, we gotta hear from a contestant. What's somebody gotta do contestant? You know what I mean? We wanted to hear from your perspective, if you're willing to give it. Is that okay?
Okay, my GPS just went off, and I missed half of what you said. I'm so sorry. All I heard was I need a perspective on.
We don't want you to get lost now. The GPS went off. Don't tell us you're going to get lost on the road. We don't want to be part of that.
No.
You good? Okay.
It's talking at the same time. You can't hear it, huh?
Yeah, we were just saying that we were talking about the Hot 100 Haitians, and we know you were participating in the in the contest. So we wanted to hear your perspective on how that went, and how did you even hear about it? You know, what was the thought process behind it? Because we don't understand. Was it rigged? Is that why you didn't make it past the top fives? What happened?
I don't know what happened. Well, that's on me. I didn't promote it like how I should. Okay. But it was a good experience. Are you guys thinking about being in the magazine? Wait, what? Wait.
Being in what? What were we thinking about? What?
Being a part of the magazine?
Yeah. I don't know if we were thinking about it. But what happened is before we saw the actual publication, we were talking about it, what it means to be sexy or hot, quote unquote, in the Haitian community. And we didn't have a gauge, and that magazine came out. So we wanted to know more, because I felt like previous generations didn't really talk about the sexy aspect of us. And we're seeing it now. So we're looking at it from like our generation's perspective, and seeing if that's going to be something that continues, and does that transcend, or does that start a new thing for us in the Haitian community when it comes to talking about sexy or being hot?
I mean, the way I went about doing the whole thing, I didn't necessarily want to do it that way.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to do it that way, but you know, sexy sales and things like that. But a lot of people who were top 3 and stuff, they had a really huge following, and you know, they were like on like bigger platforms, so they kind of were able to pull from different platforms and you know, advertise it that way. So that was like their leg up. But my experience wasn't bad. Like, they were very professional. They did things in a timely manner. Like, I was really shocked about that, actually. Like, I'm really glad like they were professional about everything, and you know how they did things, and communication. Like, if you didn't get something done, they would be like, "Hey, we need you to do this or or like, you know, they would be on it. But I don't know. It was just something to do. Like, let me see how this would go. Like I made top, I don't know, 100.
Round of applause for that. Round of applause for that.
It was like I was like 60 something, but my article, or I do have a spread in there, like digital magazine, so you'd be able to read everyone's you know, about me and things of that nature. So that was a good experience.
Awesome. I just saw a picture just now. Did you work with Simflor, like the brand itself, with the I think it was with the beads. It was a hat. It was a really nice hat. Was it with the Simflor brand, or was that something different?
Yeah. So my photographer, because I'm in Texas, it's Technology Incorporated. Our photographer had the opportunity to shoot for their brand. So nice. Yeah,
they're a Haitian brand, so it's awesome to see the collaboration. Yeah. I love it. Exactly. For all it means, Krista, for us on the Haitian Millennial podcast, you made top 5. You know, it was rigged. It was rigged. Yeah, there was a guy who had fake abs on there. You should have been there.
Oh my God.
You should be there, not the guy with the fake abs. My concerns, I got fit. But anyway, yeah. But we do appreciate your perspective. Thank you for picking up our phone call random. You know, next time we'll give you a better heads up, or we won't. Hey, let's get it.
I got pick up.
Let's get it. All right. Drive
right,
safe. Thank you for giving your time
you.
and giving your perspective.
You. Bye,
tomorrow.
Krista.
Bye.
Bye. You might see you tomorrow, sir.
I will see her tomorrow.
So get Gigi. Gigi, you soon,
She's my
man.
friend.
All right, get
Jealous.
got this.
Jealous.
See you tomorrow.
The vibes. We're getting the feels.
I don't think this shit. See you
Deme essa
tomorrow.
deme dimanche.
Anyway, Gigi. We appreciate
the gunshots. I really
nah, that was the gunshot. That was all of that. But the gunshots is for our next conversation. Let's do some more gunshot because this guy actually loves gunshots. So he happens to just be in person. So now he's gonna feel what it feels like to hit that button. Actually, you might want to hit it. You want to hit it one time?
He's like, nah, I'm good.
You sure you want to hit it?
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good.
Hey, the other man's voice you hear on the podcast right now makes mine sound like.
Why is Mark?
Sana bugila.
Midnight Zumar.
Sana bugila. Non, pas comprendre.
Oops.
Ça ne besoin de faire.
Oops.
Are you mouillé?
Yo,
Ma cotije mouye, oui.
me fait 24 épisodes avec nous.
25.
Et puis nous qu'est-ce venir là.
At 25, everything changes, Mark. You know that.
Moi monsieur je me parle comme ça. Et comme ça me parler comme ça. Et bonjour mieux qu'on a qui me passe.
Yeah, let's do the whole part. Like,
Yeah. OK, bon, nous gon guess là. Guess ça c'est une qui pas besoin d'introduction. Même ma bad introduction là quand même parce que we have none other than the kompa man. C'est kompa man. Sous à l'UF, c'est un bon UF listener là. Sous qu'on à l'UF, vous qu'on parler tant de parler de UF, vous tant de parler de kompa dans UF et monsieur vient à kompa. UF, OK? Pas besoin connaître si menti ma belle ou menti ma femme et ça fait jodi a. Pas de kompa. Avant que ça arrive UF pas de kompa. Les salsa que t'es gain, tu connais l'autre bagaille. Hip hop bah ça yo. Monsieur à l'UF li la gen kompa. If you don't know who I'm talking about by now, I'm talking about Bayo Konpa. Round of applause. We have Bayo in the building. Bayo, tell the people who you are. Where you from? What do you do?
Oh man, it's a pleasure to be on the show. I feel like I'm a fan first.
Don't wait. Ça fait bagaille. Regardez. Son plaisir.
It's a pleasure, man.
Son plaisir pour moi.
No, it's a pleasure.
We're
man.
excited to have him. We
our
are.
first guest, y'all.
Yes,
Officially
that's
in the
not,
building.
Right, because we did Mark, but
Yeah.
but now.
And the Squaw's been a guest.
Oh no,
and
Squall,
Pablo.
but
You know what I'm saying?
Squall's like
He's
man,
family now.
right? He's a part of us, like the whole enigma that is Haitian Millennial.
Yeah. So when you get Bayo.
Listen, I walked in here and I was like, oh my gosh, I know them, but I don't know them. You can't,
Listen.
is it hard for y'all? People run up to y'all, be like, "Hey," because they think they know y'all, but they don't know y'all. Y'all get that fandom yet?
I've had two experiences like that. Mark gets it way more though. Yeah. But it doesn't feel like fandom. It just feels like I'm excited too. Like I'm like, oh my God. And then they tell us what they like and then we have a chat. But I'm always grateful to have those experiences.
Always surprised. I'd be like, wow, like
Y'all listening.
I know. But that's why nowadays I try not to go out in my no one's gonna see me clothes because someone might see me.
No.
But your Haitians didn't tell you not to do that before.
They did.
Continue telling us who you are and what you
It's
do.
a pleasure. I am Bayo. I am a kompa instructor out of Florida.
It's a bass na voix, toi bass. Tu toi bass na voix.
Hi, I am Bayo. I'm a kompa
Don't do that.
instructor.
Them descend voix monsieur.
Yo, do you know, as a kid, they sent me to therapy to take the bass out of my voice?
Wow.
Yeah, that was a real thing. There was like, "Wafe Munpe,"
Wow. How old were you?
like 16, 17.
Oh my goodness.
and they didn't think that was okay.
Você tá pas de gauche en garçon.
You know,
Pourquoi comme informer on parler comme ça?
I'm very fascinated by that though, because Wow, it's interesting that they took that initiative to do that.
C'était basse novo.
Right. You know what?
So Bayo, how did you end up kompa instructor and not actor?
No, yeah, that's
Radio.
like radio communications.
Oh damn, y'all
Like-
coming? Oh shit, this is perfect.
Wow. So,
Personality.
You know, I thought about doing radio, but then no offense, but I saw how much they get paid. And it wasn't what radio then was more for. A lot of it was more for like you see me, but you know, they weren't necessarily like getting paid like that. Because I did look into it when I was at the University of Florida. I like looked into our local radio
So we were
stations.
close.
Yeah. So no, I looked into it, but at the time I was making like really good money working as like a salesman at
Slight
Sears.
flex. All the flexing. The men are really flexing today.
Listen, it was really good money for like a college student.
Because I know that thing now really probably.
It's good. You weren't out here like giving blood like other people.
Listen, we don't down people's hustle. They get some money, how they get it.
Very humble guy.
No, we like this guy already. We go.
But yeah, no, you know, out of South Florida, my kompa journey, I think, started like everybody else's. I thought I knew what I was doing. Then I went to University of Florida, and then I quickly realized I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, so I was wrong.
So at that point, I went. There was a dance performance of Club Creole dance team, and I was like, "That ain't the kompa that I know."
What was they doing?
Oh, they were.
Listen,
It was a performance. It was a performance.
I must say that good.
I think up to that point, I was naive. I thought performances, people just did them on the spot. Like, I didn't think like there was actual practice and repetition that went into it. So then I was like, oh, I kind of want to be a part of that. But as a guy, I was like, I'm not about to go get taught by some other men. Like, I don't want that. Like, you're going to teach me how to move my hips? So I kind of, I stayed away from the dancing. And I had several friends that were like, no, you should come. You should come. It's a family atmosphere, da da da. And I was like, no, thank you. But eventually I went. And the rest is kind of history. I met some amazing people, lifelong friends, and I kind of joined the dance team. And before I knew it, I was doing choreography for the dance team. And then before I knew it, I was helping.
What happened?
I was thinking about how Jocelyn says choreography. Sorry.
Oh.
He said choreography and it came my mind. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So then, been a part of some amazing kompa movements with We Kill TR. They are a Miami-based kompa studio. Was kind of one of the founder people with that, and just really love kompa. And now I'm in the DMV area. No, that is not the Department of Motor Vehicles.
For you Floridians out there,
No,
listen.
let them know.
That is DC, Maryland, Virginia. And I actually teach all around the world because we were in Dubai.
Yeah, yo. Next time, première fois. First time. Mon nèg a dansé kompa en bas de l'eau. Beaucoup j'aime ça.
Yeah, we did a.
Sou pas quoi, mais regarde page. Destination kompa. Et pas adma fait pour yo pour payer moi. Mais soit la page destination kompa, ou pour musique a danse en bas de l'eau.
Yeah, dancing kompa underwater with sharks around.
Yeah. First time.
Wow.
And we got it on video.
Yeah, I got it on video. That was dope.
Dale ma moto dale. Dale ma video.
So before joining the dance team, what was your kompa experience like? Like, give us more details about that.
I think I was your regular kompa dancer. I think I knew how to do it just because of my confidence and because I'm Haitian. And I think a lot of folks think innately, I'm Haitian, I know how to dance kompa. And you may know how to dance a level of kompa, but are you a proficient kompa dancer? Is every person that dances with you going to enjoy that dance? And I thought I was, but I was more like the hip hop, like kompa, like you bounce.
Break that down for us a little bit. What is kompa? I mean, talk to us about that.
Yo, kompa actually just celebrated a birthday on July 25th.
64th or 67th?
67th.
67th, yeah.
They just turned 67.
Round of applause for kompa. Oh, wrong button. de rim. Est-ce que podcast là est Rimac?
Oh my God.
Rimac? Okay, bye with
The
them.
name of the episode.
Round of applause.
But,
Round of applause.
But yeah, so starting in 67 years ago by Nima Jean-Baptiste in Haiti. It's a child of salsa merengue. People don't know that merengue actually has a lot of its roots in Haiti. Other people think it's Spanish, but it's really Haitian. But yeah, I can't say that I danced the old school kompa like my parents or their parents would dance. I mean, matter of fact, my mom's a pastor, so she don't like me dancing kompa anyways. But
they go
yeah,
PK,
just,
breaking the rules.
You know, I used to always listen to it growing up. I kind of can I push back? Is King Posse not rap Creole?
Kim Bassi raga morphing. Raga morphing, vous comprenez?
Okay.
You put on reggae puis you rap là-dedans. So raga morphing ni.
Okay.
Il va tellement rap créole, vous comprenez?
I appreciate you bringing that to the
Bars.
pod. Yeah, you push back on what you don't agree with. I like that. You let them know.
Cause I was like, wait,
You're not.
I've heard King Posse.
What's it,
before.
What's it?
But yeah, so just I've always enjoyed dancing, but then when I got to the University of Florida, I kind of realized, oh, there's levels to this dancing, and then I realized I had 2 left feet, and then I had to realize, okay, well, what can I do to change this? How can I get better? And then it became almost like, I think that's where the Haitian pride and ego came in. Then it became like, okay, well, how do I become the best dancer that this person danced with this night? And not just be just somebody else. So that's what kind of drove me to be a better dancer. And then, like I said, slowly but surely, blessings from God. I'm a born leader kind of thing. So before I knew it, I started teaching classes and helping other people. And, you know, I come to learn that teaching kompa is like 20% teaching, 80% psychology. Like you just actually helping someone go through things. You do that through dance. And now you get to do it through showcasing your culture, the music, and the dance. So it's like 3-part. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask another question.
Non, on question. On va poser
ahead,
question.
yeah.
Gigi, on va poser question
I'm
là.
excited that you're here.
On va poser question. Besoin de connaître.
Mark's a little jealous. He's a little jealous.
Ça c'est fouem. This is my brother. This is my brother, man.
Well,
This is my
jalousie pas la caille.
yeah.
Pas me fermer pour jalousie, OK?
Good.
Parce que question me besoin connaître parce que monsieur dit comme ça, il va pour nèg montrer dedans, c'est qu'on va à move ti hip li ba ça yo. Besoin connaître qu'est-ce que tu montres?
It really actually became a guy. It was not once again. I thought the thing is, I thought it was gonna be different from what it was.
Okay.
So, and I would say it was a mixture of a guy and women, because there was a young lady. Her name was Castile. She was an amazing dancer. She danced with the African Student Union, and you know, Africans move their hips, and I was like, yo. How do I move my hips like that? And she was like, I could teach you.
Her hips didn't lie.
Did not lie. So
Shakira's getting.
She said I could teach you how to do that in 2 weeks. I'm like, my stiff hips, and we got to work. And then I was like, oh, jump, and along the line, like just people that you dance with, you just get better.
Oh my God.
Wow, Mark. Wow.
I didn't think I would hear that. Good.
Yeah, so just eventually, just once again, just working at it. So, but it eventually was like we literally, myself, his name is Sonia. He's the creator of KLTR. KLTR. My boy Mishu. We would literally just be there, like working on the figure 8, like wide. Like it was. I mean, it's the craziest thing if I was to show it, but it's really what helped that kind of foundation with my kompa.
I did ask question là. Go ahead.
Leon,
No,
if
go
you
ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
I think I hope my question makes sense after yours. So.
Okay, cool. So you mentioned that salsa and merengue is the foundation of kompa, but I would argue that salsa and merengue is the more popular genre. If you were to say, if someone knows salsa over kompa, why do you think that happened? How did that?
My honest opinion?
Yeah.
Because it's Haitian. And I mean, the thing that people don't understand, like Afrobeats is not new, but it's from Africa and it's just getting the popularity.
Yeah.
So if Afrobeats had to travel this, like it's just now 2022. People are just blasting Afro beats, but Africa has been Africa. They have been creative, making the dances, but it's just now. I think there's a certain stereotype that people, whether it's pushed by media or not, that ties to certain places, and it doesn't get the light that it should based on where it comes from. That's my opinion. I don't have any. Well, actually, I was reading a book about it, and I just kind of stopped reading the book because I read it every time I travel. But you know, I took a Lisp flight here, so I had to pack light. But yeah, I think it's where I think because kompa comes from Haiti, and there's not too many positive things that people want to publicize about Haiti, although we have 100,000, but everybody want to focus on the negative. So why they gonna shed light on kompa if they don't have to?
That's a very good answer. My question doesn't go directly with that, but I wanted to know if you're an instructor, what is that experience like? What are you looking for when somebody like wants to learn or is curious about it? Like, what does that experience or interaction look like?
For me, I am looking for. I love to spread my culture. Like, you came to learn something about Haiti. That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. So I just want to make sure that, hey, and it depends. So if you come to like, because now I have my own classes that I do, but usually if I teach a class one-off, I always say it's more of an experience. You're really not going to become a better kompa dancer from one class. Mm-hmm. You have to practice. You practice. The other day I reposted a video of myself in 2011 or 2010, and I was literally just bouncing. Like, that was my kompa, just bouncing. And I think that a lot of people, especially now with social media, they see kompa and be like, oh, it looks easy, I can do it. Let me try to imitate it without understanding the foundations of it. So when they come to my class, I try to break down the foundation and make people understand, like, hey, I know what probably drove you here was the two people guyading with each other, but understand there's so much more to it that if you don't know the basics, that you will really never guyad the right way. So.
All right. Speaking of guyad, which is a good pivot. So kompa is currently affiliated with guyad for the most part because of social media. And our last episode, or maybe the previous episode, if I'm not mistaken, Leona mentioned that her kompa experience, and I think a lot of another Zummer or listener said this as well, that of course, when they got introduced to kompa, it was in a family setting, right? It was their aunt, uncle, family just dancing with each other. And then once it was outside of that, it felt a little bit more sexualized. So can you speak or enlighten our listeners, or even Leona, myself included, the pod in general, the context of kompa itself, and why do people affiliate it with such a sexual connotation? And we'll pivot to another question if you.
Well, I mean, I think simply sex sells. So it's so much easier to push anything if it's sexy. That's like American, like everything is like some kind of sex appeal to it. And I think that's what happened with kompa. It's just that ooh, dang, they're moving. Like, oh my gosh. I think that's what makes it so attractive.
Well, talk about the genres too. Different levels of it dancing, right? Because I think there is plogue.
Yeah,
like,
but I think
the...
in my opinion, and once again, and I think this is kind of where there's so much gray space, and maybe I don't know, so please educate me if I'm wrong. There's no kompa textbook. So for me, plogue, gouye, peze, was it colesere? I think those are all synonyms of each other, in my opinion. Now people have, I think the gouye kind of like reinvented itself with Sinclair when he kind of like launched his whole thing, because Sinclair kind of came and everyone before that was just, straight kompa. But then boom, Sinclair comes and he's like, hey, I don't need a singer. I'm just going to play solos and I'll make people dance. Yeah. And everybody was like, first they like booed him, like, oh, that's not going to work. Now we're 10 years later and it works just fine. But I think because he kind of ushered that in with the people he ushered it in with, like he did it with college age students. He didn't do his, like Sinclair didn't do it for our parents. He did it for millennials. Like it was really us that were in.
He did it for us, y'all.
Atrium in Miami. That was Fort Lauderdale. He was doing that for us. So like Atrium used to be packed, but it was straight Guyad, and that was kind of what. But then the thing was back then, there wasn't no cell phones and everything around to like record it. Now, I'm gonna throw her under the bus. I call it the Bev Flowers effect. Shout out to Bev. Now people start dancing. As soon as they start dancing, they hand their phone to somebody to record.
We are back. All right, Bayo, what was he? Oh, no, tell me that palette.
No, he was saying some stuff that we need to hear.
He was.
The reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, kompa should be a story, and I feel like that's what makes, in my opinion, that's what makes a great dancer. Not just my opinion. I think the people that I've danced with will agree that I'm a decent dancer. But I always try to make it a story. I like to have fun and enjoy the whole dance, like enjoy this music. And I feel that now, once again, I could be being biased. Some people might say that enjoying the music is guyad for them. That is not for me, and that's between you and the person you're dancing with. But I feel like kompa should be, the kompa is the dance. So everyone that's jumping straight into the guyad, you're kind of, once again, you're not getting in my opinion, and a lot of people agrees, that you're not getting the full gist of kompa, because guyad, peze, plogue, kolese, it's a style, but it's within kompa. It shouldn't be its own thing outside of kompa.
I may be wrong on this, but I think plogue was reserved for like the person you're in a relationship with. In my opinion, back then it felt like plogue was intimate. Like if you go out to a bar and you plogue with somebody, might as well just be with somebody, with that person. That's your person for the night. But I do feel like right now, anybody could guya on somebody at a random party and not even have any connection with that person. It's just
and maybe that's been the transformation. Maybe that's why they changed the word. Maybe instead of saying plogue or peze, because they used to be more intimate, they made guya more general for everyone. Maybe the G in guya meant for general.
Another thing is, do you think other cultures have influenced us to be more like dance and move on and dance with no attachment? Because I feel like, for example, the carnival culture, the way it is you could tifo wine, you could still a dance from somebody, but that doesn't mean you with them. It's just a dance. It's a dance. So I felt like maybe kompa or guyad wasn't like that before, but I think guyad introduced that new wave where it's like, yeah, you can guyad with somebody, but that doesn't mean you like them or you want to be with them. It's just it's a guyad.
I think you bring up a great point, because I think that our culture, Haitian, we don't do carnival like that for a reason. That's why we come from salsa merengue. So that's why everybody's upset at carnival that they don't hear kompa. That's not
the place for it.
That's not where we come from. Like we fought back much earlier. We didn't have, because we have to understand the history of carnival and what it means when they do everything that they do. Haitians didn't have that journey. So that's why when people are looking like, so tifo wine, that may be our generation mélanger with others and be like, okay, they do that over here, but we have always been very forward-facing, literally, with our dance. So I feel like it's only now that we do the soca kompa mashup and things like that. But in general, our foundation is in salsa and merengue, and bachata out of DR. So that's been more of our foundation. So thief in a wine is more. It's not really of our culture. Yeah, we're all Black and Afro-Caribbean, but there's different things that kind of speared how we were founded.
Do you think it's headed more towards the that way, more of the more universal culture based on our generation?
Yeah, I mean, just because once again we have a generation that lives on social media, so therefore everyone's trying to do what they see without really understanding. There's so many, even now I feel like there's certain Afrobeat dances that people are doing to hip hop music, and everybody's like, oh, that's dope. Like the other day I saw this bounce and I was like, that's Nigerian. But if somebody just makes a beat and they make a song, it goes viral. No one cares where it originated from. It's cool. Like, when's the last time you was like, I wonder where that move came from. Let me look up its origins. You don't do that, so it's a little different.
But do you think, like, so, say, you know, a person sees this thing on social media, says, okay, I want to participate in that, and then they go to a ball or something like that. Do you think they don't feel that they're not approaching it the right way, or do you think it's assimilated so much where that person fits in?
I feel like, so, wow, that's a loaded question. I feel like, and I explained this before, I feel that kompa has two cultures. There's bal culture and there's club culture. Okay. They're not the same.
Explain the difference.
The club is more, I'll say, millennials. Millennials, unless they're going to go see Impossible, they're not really going to go see New Look in class. The people that go see New Look in class are like our parents' age. Okay. Now they might be a little older, but they have more of an older crowd. Where young, what's the generation after us?
Gen Z.
Gen Z. Yeah. Gen Z just need a DJ. Mm-hmm. They just need a DJ in a dark room, and that dark room is not even a club. Like, that's how HSOs. I feel like it's interesting living up north because you kind of see it. There's different, like, for example, there's a group in Philly, shout out to them, Kite Kompa Mache. Their whole thing is they don't really have HSOs. So as Haitian student organizations, they don't have that. So they're 18 to 33, 34-year-olds are just being exposed to some of this for the first time. Where some of us, we had the HSO experience to go learn, be in competitions and do different things like that. They don't have that at all. So I like to say there's the club parties with DJs, and then you have your bal, where you have somebody like Sinklin came in and he gave the younger people a bal. Because typically when we think of bal, we think where our parents go, and we didn't want to go there. But then you have your Impossible, you have Kai, you have Vibe, you have some people that are crossing the generation that makes us like, oh yeah, I want to go to a bal. But it was unheard of for us to go to a bal because yeah, and go mukit on the bal. So you yourself wasn't gonna go to a bal. You're not gonna seek that out. But now I think it's a bit different. And now, we even want to listen to some of our. It's like we kind of grow up into kompa. Because I remember the first time somebody told me, "Oh, you should go listen to kompa Creole or New Look," and I was like, "For what?" Right? Like those guys are old. But you know, to Mark's point, them boys be spitting bars. Right. Like the Haitian lyrics, the way that some of the things that they say, I'm like, oh my! Like Ekip has one song that was like, "Mpito game avec." No, yeah. Well, no, I'd rather that you cut me with the truth than heal me with the lie.
That's poetic.
Like, very much so.
But the way he did it in queer, I was like, oh. It was so, and I think that, you know, if we don't kind of start to evolve, I mean, and I think some of the older folks are coming with the younger folks, so you see a lot more collabos. But because of those two, and Mark would tell you at our different events that we do with Destination Kompa. Shout out to them. He's not gonna plug it, but Destination Kompa, we have different, like when we have Impossible and Felicia Ross, the crowd is very young. But then on the night we have New Look or we have Class. If we don't have also like a Kai with them, that crowd is gonna be older. Okay. Now, if it's in another state, people are gonna be there regardless. But the people that are going to enjoy it more is what they call, because we call them Gen X, they call them Timun de Emilio. Because now a 20-year-old is 22. So they could be in the club with you too.
Okay.
That was very insightful.
There's a lot. Any more questions for Mr. Bayo Konpa?
Related to kompa? No, I was going to ask what do you do professionally, but I don't know if we're pivoting.
I am. You know what? Let's go ahead and give a praise break. I'm an IT consultant, but hopefully by the time this comes out, I am transitioning. I just was blessed with a government job.
Yes.
If now these Haitians, they slowing me up because I gotta do a background check because I gotta get like a security clearance, and I need their national, their number, and they're like, "Hey, mommy, can I?" Papo again, we live Papo.
Boy,
Daddy, when get by side, I'm like, I'm like, I need it from my older siblings because like you have to list everyone in your family, in your immediate family, the places you live the last 10 years, the countries you visited in the last 7 years. It's extremely detailed, but we thank God for increase in growth.
Absolutely.
So I went to school for education. So me teaching kompa is kind of just like, so I'm an educator by trade. I'm going to be going back to training. When I say training, I have to say educational because of my height and stature. Everybody think it's athletic. That's stereotyping people. But they'd be like, oh, so you train people. And I'm like, no, I'm a trainer. I teach people. They're like, oh, I didn't see that for you. But that's what I do. Right now I'm an IT consultant with healthcare, but I'll be pivoting back to training.
Oh my God, beautiful. Do the thing again.
A round of applause.
Oh
I got you. Hey.
Mark, get
Good
What's it? But yeah, are we?
Yeah, I mean, I want to just give you an opportunity to like formally plug your business. Let people know how they can find you.
Listen, and the thing is, I appreciate that. I want to plug kompa. I want everyone to, because at the end of the day, it's our culture. I want to plug kompa. Now, if you happen to come to one of my classes, I teach in the DMV area. That's DC, Maryland, Virginia. I have classes.
When is the class?
Right now, it's every second and fourth Wednesday because of my hectic travel schedule for work. But hopefully it'll be a little bit more consistent when I switch over. But yeah, you have kompa instructors all over. You have, like I said, you have KLTR down in Florida. They're in Miami. They're Miami based. You have all your various HSOs that teach classes as well. You have Bev, Marquis in New York. You have Kite Kompa Mache in Philly. The East Coast is blessed with various great kompa instructors, and I want to give them, a huge round of applause. Once again, every time you go to an individual learn kompa, do understand that you're kind of learning their style, their flavor of kompa. So I always suggest, take different classes, learn a little bit. Because even if you take somebody that teaches salsa, but if we all do this right, kompa will continue to grow. The other day I went to a Kazumba festival, and it was literally from 11. It was all day. They did workshops, and at 11 at night to 6 o'clock in the morning, they were dancing.
Wow.
Now, I've never heard of a Kazumba band. There was not one present. There was just a DJ playing music, and those people dance. And I'm like, why can't we do this? So hopefully in the near future, with God's grace, that's something that we could put together, is to have like a kompa festival where people, it's not, now nothing against the bands. We listen, that's what we do. But just have people come out and just want to dance. Just dance kompa, because our culture is beautiful and it's worth sharing. It's worth everyone seeing. So yeah, by all means, if you're in the DMV area, you would like to, you can follow me on IG or even on TikTok. I gotta be more active. I just posted a picture today, but I am Bayo Konpa. But even like, something we broke down before, I don't even care to call it Bayo Konpa. If I could call it DMV Kompa, because I don't want to be the face of kompa. Kompa is its own thing. I want you to come to just dance kompa. And no matter where you're going, whether it's New York, Philly, Miami, just come to dance kompa, enjoy the culture. So yes, by all means, I'm never going to tell nobody not come to my classes. But if I'm not near you, please visit one of the amazing kompa instructors throughout the state of Florida and all up and down the East Coast, and as they travel throughout the world. We literally have Bev Flowers right now in the Netherlands. Wow. Like in Belgium, teaching kompa. Like people want to know about our culture. They don't even know what Haiti is, but they want to know how kompa, and that's how we spread our culture. Like Mark was in Dubai, and somebody was like, Haiti? What they say about Haiti?
It was in Africa.
It was a place in
Oh,
Africa.
gosh, yeah.
Okay, so when you see that kind of thing, and even when we went to Dubai, Mark and I, and we was like, "Oh, we're Haitian." Where is that? It's in the Caribbean. So you're Jamaican?
Oh wow.
It's
So
like that, man.
It's like that, but if we as a collective, because Lord knows I can't be everywhere. However, we as a people, we are everywhere. Our game has brought us everywhere. We got a Haitian Asian. You don't think he had to speak some other language to get there? Like, we are everywhere, and I think that we as a people, and we're striving. So support kompa. Yes, by all means. I love the appreciation. You can follow me, but follow anything and everything kompa.
Hey.
I love that. That was beautiful.
Man, Bayo, man, round of applause for you being our first in-person guest. We appreciate you taking our call and saying, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man, this was insightful.
No,
So-
listen, Mark. Thank you. Mark is. I've been adopted. I've met the parents. I slept at the house and everything.
He's officially my big bro.
I'm officially the big bro. I met all the brothers. The brothers.
yeah.
The brothers even accepted me.
We all in.
It's so funny because meeting the brothers was kind of like meeting you ladies, because I had known them before they know me. So I remember I had came to Orlando at the beginning of the year. And I saw them, and I was like,
They don't know me.
they don't know me. I know your name is. I know your name, but yeah, let me. And now they're like, yo, why didn't you say what's up? We weren't there, bro. But so thank you, ladies. It's a pleasure.
No,
to
when you
meet
came in and shook my hand, I was like, okay.
Part of the HMP.
I know.
No,
HMP vibes.
listen, I'm a big fan. I'm literally a fan because I listen every time I'm listening to an episode. What did Mark say that? What's he talking about? See, that's how you
Why you gotta start with me?
Every
Why you gotta start with me?
We love it.
Listen, I'll be like, let me text him right now.
Yeah, like you be texting live, man.
Listen, I be 10 minutes into an episode. And the thing is, so let me explain the gunshots. I be driving. so I listen to the pod while I drive sometimes because I travel for work. And the gunshots come at a very higher rate at times.
Because the easy volume side,
So sometimes while I'm driving, Mark was like, let me get some gunshots. And I got to turn it down real quick. And I'm like, oh, come on, Mark.
Come on,
And especially if I'm in the plane with my AirPods.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm like,
you thought the whole plane was getting shot at.
So I text Mark privately. He put me on blast socially. He was like, let me put some more gunshots for my boy. And I'm like, listen, I like the gunshots. I've heard the gunshots many times, but I'm such a loyal listener.
Yeah.
It be hurting my ears. But now I know.
Nobody else better complain, okay? On se le gars complain. I'm telling you, comment à complain na comment. Relax.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, Mark, man. It's been a pleasure.
Nah, this was great. This was great. Nigga, nobody done see Mawozo now. Thank you for being on. We're gonna take another break and we're gonna come right back. Cause I gotta talk to these ladies about something.
You're in trouble.
Let's do that. Hey. Welcome back. We just had the infamous Bayo Konpa in the building. Maybe Konya, it's just us.
Yeah.
That was delightful.
It's just us for sure. We're back. So episode 25. We are still on the journey of adulting. We promised you guys this whole season. That's what we're doing, and we have 5 more episodes to go.
I know.
For the season to be over.
I don't want it to be over.
Right. But we promise you guys that we're gonna we're gonna work on so much things for season 3. But in the meantime, these next 5 episodes, we gotta come out the bag. You know our number. Text us if you have any ideas of what we should do for the next 5 episodes, where we should go, where we should be, all that great stuff. We have plans, but we just want to make sure we want to hear from y'all.
People
you guys,
really hungry for the speed
it's all
dating.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Speed dating.
They're really hungry for the speed dating.
Speed dating. Okay. We can do speed date. Yeah, maybe we should do an in-person pod episode where people can come and we pod together.
And then they speed date on like the mic, like, okay, tell us who you are. That's it. All right, you give your handle next. Hopefully they find you.
They get 60 seconds.
No, you got 60 seconds. All right, next, wrap it up. Elevator speech. All right, come on.
Nah, but for real, we should do more all inclusive stuff, and we've said that. We've said that on the pod before. But
no, we pie by Monty. No,
by Monty.
Pie by Monty.
We trust in God's timing.
I like that answer a lot.
Okay, so any last word for the people?
We have 5 pods left. Now, I don't know if we're beating the year, guys. Don't quote us. But we will say that whatever we serve is going to be good.
Absolutely.
Those are my closing words.
Absolutely. And I want you all to remember that, we're human and life be lifing. But we appreciate you guys because you make us feel like family for sure. The check-ins, the call-outs, the where you at. I don't know if other pods have it like this.
Very true.
But it's a blessing to know that, we're missed because we missed y'all. We really missed potting. And so it's good to be back at 25.
And I have another. And if you unsubscribed.
Subscribe.
If you
unsubscribe. We don't want nobody unsubscribed.
No, I'm just joking. No,
we
you want these hands. Literally.
And then on that note, we are going to be gone. I don't know if we really got to the bottom of Haitian men in their game.
Oh my God.
But we're at the top. Parce que anybody nous dit, c'est dans bouche nous gars jeunes. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Nah, I'm good.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
It's not so much the game, but the delivery.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
When you're trying to sway someone, we're not paying too much attention to like the theatrics of it all. It's just like, how are you approaching and presenting yourself? Like that's half the battle.
Presentation?
Yes.
And delivery?
And delivery, yeah.
Look at ça. Look at ça. Monsieur, est-ce que c'est vrai? All my Haitian men. Mobile phone clips. That's one clip. All my Haitian men. In the comment right now. Drop your best one-liner. Right now. Right there. Drop your one-liner and then show Gigi and Leona. Nous gagne game. Hey. Ou fait voler. Hey. Episode 25. Yes, me. She ou fait voler. Sans zèle. That's one. Did that count? No, okay, d'accord. Okay, monsieur, you gotta do better than me, guys. And thank you, Bayo, for stopping through. Thank you all. Hold on. Everybody who has listened from day one, if you're a listener from day one, and you stuck with us through this hiatus, we thank you. We appreciate you. This is not the first time it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna let you know that, because God bless us with so many different avenues and things that we do. This pod is very important to us, but life is also important to us. So I just want to say that. We love you guys. Same time, we love us. Well, with that said, this was episode 25. My name is Mark the Dreamer.
I'm Gigi the Realist.
And it's always and will forever be your girl, Leona.
Just like that. Quitte. Kompa marché. H.M.P. Débossé.
Nós vamos na tête, na tête, nós vamos na tête, j'ai senti la montée. En dedans, libre, oui.
Dame. If you're still back over, nobody game. If you're still back game, nobody. I promise you, we leave. Hey, HMP.
dans le condo, s'il vous plaît. Centime ta.
Hey, this is Gigi, and it's your girl Leona, and you are listening to the Haitian Millennial Podcast.
Rete, maman ale ti ches bam bom chita.